The 3 and 4-year-olds lined up in race number 4 over the 1800 metres. A fortnight ago, the tableau of the day was Grebeni, and yesterday they doubled down and made him the lay of the day, and he defied them again, Bradley.
He did. I didn't think Tim Ryan would be banking on him leading, though, in a race where they crawled. Kieran McAvoy did it again. He's done this over a couple of weeks now with horses that have never led in their lives. Vintage Choice, he did it later in the program. He did it with Robusto a couple of weeks ago. Yep. Grebeni, too good out in front.
He was, and I actually, where I had him mapped, I had him sort of 3 and 4 deep going down to that back turn. But Kieran, the old bull and the young bulls, he made him look silly again. He just rolled to the front, rated the horse really, really well. Once he dropped his hands and come back underneath him, I wouldn't say it was pretty much all over, because I thought that man behind the money was probably a fraction unlucky. Chad Schofield got his whip caught up in the reins there, and he made a little bit of a mess of it at about the 200-metre mark. I'm not sure it made the difference, but it definitely didn't help the horse's course.
No, and unfortunately for Chad, as soon as he started to make that move, Grebeni just started to roll off the fence.
Yeah.
So it's just an unfortunate set of timing. Otherwise, he just pokes up home and maybe gets the verdict. But don't drop off him. And what about the runner Touristic? That wasn't he great? You said in the yard, Corey, that he's still a horse that's on the improve.
Definitely. But I just love the way that he worked home. He really, really lengthened late, and he definitely looks like he's got good improvement in him.
Yep. He was struggling to tack on coming down the side. All of a sudden, he darted up along the inside. Where's this come from?
Next time, 2,000 metres, ready to win.
Yep.
Winner Grebeni, trained by Gerald Ryan and Sterling Alexio, and ridden by Kieran McAvoy.
He's a nice horse going through the grades, and the next sort of 6 to 12 months, I think he's a horse that can sort of step right through his grades in open class. Probably thought he'd be a marked man from out in that barrier and at that start, but he rode him like the best horse in the race, and although it's probably not the way to ride him, probably showed his class to it. Still physically, he's probably not as strong as he can be, and Kieran was probably mindful of that just late, and that's probably why I just nursed him into the straight, and he was good enough to hold him off. Probably have a think about now whether we give him a spell, but he's having a tremendous preparation, and a big bunch of owners are really going to enjoy it again.
So I was a tiny bit nervous coming into it, just as to how it was going to unfold, but Gerald and Sterling just left up to me. They said, if he begins well, then just leave it in my hands. So wanted to just be a bit proactive and see if we can get somewhere in the first couple. I like the way when he got there, he just picked his ears and relaxed lovely. He's pretty versatile, and he's a good, honest horse. He just keep improving all the time.
That camera that picture of the owners, the photographer was actually in Ulladulla getting that shot. There were 83 of them there. Goodness me. And they thought they'd won an Everest.
Still going.
They had a great day.
Still going.
I think they opened more bottles of champagne in the winner's room after that race than what they did in the members' stand for the whole entire day.
And it was a stampede to get in there, let me tell you. Race number 5, fellas, was